Hey everybody, so I'm willing to bet you're probably wondering why you're staring at a block. And you're thinking there's something going on with my channel. Lately we open videos with me either staring at a hat and light box, or now I'm staring at a wooden block, which isn't all that entertaining. Although I do think 2 hours of staring at a block might be an entertaining video to put up. Social experiment number 1. Let's see who's going to actually sit through 2 hours of a wooden block. Maybe there's something at the end. There's a hint. There isn't. Anywho. What I thought I'd do today is I'd walk you guys through a comic haul, because I have a bunch of comic hauls that have been sitting on my desk in bags that I've been picking up over the last couple of weekends that I just haven't had a chance to show you guys. So I thought it was time to finally sit down and do exactly that. So today we're going to put up the comic holder, the comic whatever we're going to call it here, and we're going to go through some of these ones that I got at a shop that was up in Barrie of all places. I was actually at a convention. I was up in Northern Ontario, and I was going to be driving back south, and I said to myself, you're already here, you might as well stop. So I did. Stopped in at Big B, and I was surprised. I got, again, I stopped in not looking for anything in particular, but this is the value of just stopping in local shops and just taking a look. If you're not somebody that's just buying modern stuff and you're actually taking a look at things, you do actually find things that are interesting from time to time. So, without any further ado, and without staring at a block, here, I'll interrupt you with a hand. Ooh, it's a hand. Let's get into some of the books that we found when we were up there. All right, so we're back in front here. Look, we're making it an actual moving picture because there's action in front of the camera. Ooh, lulu. Anyways, all right, let's jump into the books here because I don't want to take too long because you guys don't want to sit around for too long. So, stupid books that I picked up in Big B Comics. Quite happy with this because when I'm there, and I'll tell you, Big B, the one thing that came out of this Barrie shop before was while I was up there, I found my first platinum good book. It was a Mutt and Jeff, number 16, I believe, which is a scarce issue. And I found that while I was up there. Quite happy. It's the prize of my collection. But these are some weirder ones that I found. And again, you don't go in looking for specific, oh, I'm here to pick up this superhero book. You find the weirdest stuff. Check this out. Henry Aldrich. I have no idea who the hell this guy is. None whatsoever. Never heard of him before in my entire life. It's a Dell book. What really made me chuckle about this is the guy who had this, I guess, Tommy Lee Garth? I don't know. September 11, 1951. Well, obviously September 11 means something entirely different to us now. But check it out. That is phenomenal. A 1951 book. Okay, this book, under 50 bucks, which floors me. 1951 book. If you're not looking for a superhero book, it's in great condition, still stapled on there, still in great shape, very flat. And I'm going to read this. I'm going to pop it open and read it later. Next book I got. Another weird one. Not in as good a shape as the first one, but you'll see why I picked this one up in a second. Scribbly. I've never heard of Scribbly before in my entire life. I have no flipping clue who this kid is. Obviously the gag got me. Scribbly number 11, May, June. I'm guessing this is, again, early 50s. But what caught me is this name right down here. Sheldon Mayer. Holy crap. And it's number 00X1/2 is like, that's quite funny. 10.5. Anyway, great book to have, but Sheldon Mayer. It's an actual original Sheldon Mayer book. Now, it's got some fraying along here where the cover's been just split. It's got a little flake that's been taken off, but I don't care. It's these weird old ones, especially when I'm trying to get some art and some books by these original artists from the 50s that, quite frankly, everybody's forgotten about now. Again, under 50 bone. In Barrie, Ontario, of all places. All right, last one of the weird ones. Dell 4-color. It's a Dell magazine, number 141. Mickey Mouse and the Submarine Pirates. 50 bucks. It was in great shape. It's got a split up here. A little bit of flaking over here on this corner. I don't know if you can see. Let me tip it towards you. You can see the flaking right there on the back cover. It's obviously come a little bit loose and it's over the top. But I can't find Mickey Mouse books anywhere down in the neck of the woods where I'm at least not in this condition. And if I'm finding them, they're from the 60s. So finding something from the 50s is just mind-blowing. So this was a cool one. So those are the 3 weird ones that I found out there. And I guess the real motto of this is when you're driving through smaller towns, stop in. You'd be surprised what you can pick up. And then obviously, because every time I see it, I have to buy it. Yeah, it's Superman number 75. For the record, I think this is what my... Were I to guess, I'd say this is probably my 9th or 10th copy of this book, which is still in a bag. Okay, clearly I have some sort of psychological problems because I keep buying this. Somebody once said to me that apparently things that happen to you in your teenage years, which obviously is dating me here, because they're the most formative, are the ones that you remember and stick with you the most. Clearly this one's sticking with me. Huh. But you know, the really neat fact is, check out the mirror with my hand on it. Ooh, that's fancy. Ooh, hold on, what's that here? Ooh, pretty fancy. Anyway, so small haul, not a big one by any means. But you know what? The motto here being, stop. When you're driving by, stop. You'll always be amazed at what you can find. Anyways, I hope you like that one, everybody. It's just a small haul video. I'll put this one up quickly. If you like them, click on the hat, stays down here. If you like other books or reviews where I've gone through comic books, click the play. It's going to pop up over here. And just to hammer the whole point home, subscribe. It's right there. Just subscribe. Just poke. Just right there. Just poke, and it'll work. Anyways, Nathan, get us the heck out of here.
Make sure to like to our channel and subscribe.
You don't like the channel. You like the video. Who hired you? It's ridiculous. You're fired.